Today we are back for some more Cursed Island prison arc, or Cursed Prison Island arc, whatever it is. It's a tongue twister. Honestly, I can't even begin to wrap my head around it. Last episode, Nanami got captured despite Yuji being right next to him in the other room, ready to help him. Somehow Nanami was knocked unconscious by all of these cursed corpses. Right now, we have a theory that the main villain may be similar to Yaga, where they were able to create a cursed puppet army that is self-sufficient. That we don't know for sure. But what we do know is that Yuji, without waiting to regroup, without asking for any help, rushed in based off of the theory of a new person that he just met, a new all-original character. I believe her name was Ritsu Mitsufuji. She said if we perform a certain binding vow, the rite of unlocking, we can go in, rescue all of the prisoners from the cursed prison island, and we can hopefully, solve the curse, the main major, issue that's been going on that has cursed this prison island. And that's basically it. Yuji got into prison. He was in prison. That's what we saw firsthand. He had an issue and conflict with the head prisoner of Block 1. And there's 5 blocks, of course. It's like the raid. We have to go one after the other. And after getting into a prison riot and a major fight with, small shenanigans in between, we beat Eiji Aruha, or Eiji Arushi, I believe his name is. These names, I'll learn them eventually. And we actually found out that he was an ally, and we didn't have to have a fight with him at all. We could have just told him that we were with Mitsufuji, and we would have immediately been homies. But, you win some, you lose some. Where's everybody else? Trying to figure out what the heck is going on, because apparently there's a big gag order around this prison island complex. So they're trying to go ahead and figure out what Megami or Yaga or Gojo can all do to help Yuji and Nanami, especially since at the end of the first chapter, we found out that Saki Rindo, one of the original characters from the first Phantom Parade story, was also imprisoned. So things are getting tough. Things are getting rough. But that's all right. That is completely fine, because I believe in the heart of the sorcerers everywhere. I think we'll be able to solve these problems, no worries at all. How do I know that? Because this is a filler story in an anime, which means we have to go right back to the status quo when this is all over. All right, looks like we're getting into the rite of unlocking for this chapter. Gonna get a little bit more info on that. Now that we have an inside man, I guess. He probably would have. He probably would have. The moment you said the name, he immediately was like, oh no, we're cool. Yuji is such a himbo. You didn't even try to get him to listen, Yuji. Don't put that on him. Yuji does not believe in honorifics whatsoever, apparently. Mitsufuji is a warden of the prison, by the way, so she's good to the prisoners, apparently. That also makes sense why he'd be such a, a house slave, as we deemed him last episode, Mr. Oh yeah, like, you need to, as a criminal, you need to answer for your sins. And he was just the head prisoner. Oh, we're getting the inside lore. Yeah, Mitsufuji said we were one of the only people that could help her. Well, yeah, that would explain why no one has ever escaped. No, Yuji does not spend time thinking. We have already learned that. Damn, they said, Nanami, you're too strong. You gotta go even further down in the depths. Which makes sense. Yuji has no curse technique, so they were like, alright, you just got cursed energy. You can be handled in block 1. This is also pre-Shibuya Yuji, so he's probably only got 3 or 4 Sukuna fingers inside of him, which is, again, without context, is a crazy sentence to say. And yeah, we did actually see at the end of chapter 1, too, that whatever block Nanami's in, it looks like block 4, Nanami has quickly become acquainted with the prisoners and is already staging his own kind of like prison rebellion of some sorts, trying to escape. So I guess we're checking in with Nanami now. And he is with the cursed cloth manipulation sorcerer that we saw in the main trailer, too. No, homie cannot zip up his shirt, though. He absolutely cannot. I mean, look at the fashion sense in this place. This guy's got like a nice dripped out shirt underneath his prison uniform. Nanami stages a prison break and then lets the one guy out instead of him? And he goes back in? What the hell? Oh, it's Prisoner A. The legendary Prisoner A that we've heard and seen so much about. Not Prisoner B. Thank God Nanami's here to save them. These are important characters to the story here. Oh wow, they came back to help them escape. How many prisoners we got here, dude? Sounds like a whole gaggle. I mean, if we're in block 4, these guys got to be pretty fucking strong, right? It's just Nanami and this guy protecting the innocent all the way down here? In these conditions, fulfilling my objective is out of the question? Oh, are we getting the backstory as to why Nanami let himself get captured? I have to imagine that's what happened. Our goat did not just drop. He didn't lose to the cursed corpses. Of course he didn't. I never doubted him for a second. Maybe for a little bit, but never for a second. Oh, someone knew him by name. Oh my god, how many original characters are we gonna get? This is the mastermind? Why does everybody know about the cursed prison island but us? Only the adults know, apparently. Damn. So that's your aim. What does he know? He's like, oh, so I see. You're trying to sabotage my plans. No problem. Yeah, it won't be as easy as you think. I can handle that. Worst mistakes ever made by a villain ever. Foolish moves. Yeah, Dress to Impress Jujutsu Kaisen collab is waiting to happen indeed. You see, we joke. We give Jujutsu Kaisen 1 or 2 more seasons like it just had. It's a possibility. This is the drippy block. Block 4 is drip block over here. And of course, Nanami got sent there, dude. You gotta pop your collar to officially be a part of Block 4, okay? You gotta meet a certain factor of quality. You know what I'm saying here? A fashionista. I mean, we saw what the other dude was wearing up in the beginning. I guarantee you, if we're rating people by fashion, he's in Block 5 for sure. Hell block. Having been taken to Cursed Prison Island himself, Nanami is fitted with a collar during intake and put into Block 4. Oh, so we're getting the full Nanami backstory here.
全員を助け出すには内側から事を起こすほかない。おあつらえ向きに海上の儀というシステムも用意されている。
Well, that's how sorcery works. There's got to be, you know, things can't be impossible. There has to be a way to solve it, even if that way is extremely difficult. Oh boy, he's got the armband. Block 4 house slave here, Saijo.
呪骸を引き連れている。こいつが操っているのか。
さて、最初に大事なルールを教えておこう。ここの囚人は僕の命令に絶対服従。悪いことしたんだから当然だ。
Since you all have done bad things, why does no one check anybody's resume in this entire prison? Everyone just immediately assumes they're all evil. Guilty until proven innocent. A stubbled prisoner. Yeah, can somebody listen and just be like, hey, you know what? I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, well, you know what? That really stops people from talking, I guess. Slashed apart by the corpse and left on the floor. Holy, it got real quick. The human hunt game. So I find myself in prison, and then immediately I'm in a situation where, like, all right, we're gonna play chicken. Run as fast and as far as you possibly can, or you die. From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's a full-time job, bro. This is unreal. Live, I guess. Wait, hold on. We don't get a 5-minute head start or anything like that? What do you mean? This is an every man for themselves situation. I would have started running before I even heard the rules or let this guy finish. Only Twitch chatter will get there. Hey, listen. You build it and they will come. Ooh, Nanami. Let's go with the smoke. Yeah, the collar restricts his cursed energy. For Itadori, we didn't really have an issue with that. For Nanami now, doesn't really give him the best position to fight. Oh, he can still use cursed energy a little bit at least. I mean, if Nanami can still use his technique is actually perfect for a situation like this. Because he can still hit critical hits. Oh my god. Station them all. Always, they're hiding in certain areas or running around a corner and you get stabbed. That's crazy. So Nanami has to either save these people or go and fight this guy. Yeah, how many people are gonna get killed in the meantime? These guys play dirty fucking games. Nanami is still taking these guys down with barely any cursed energy, though.
この監獄の構造もまだ分かっていない。囚人たちをどう助ければいいのか。あなたは
Oh, this is the homie. Hidaka Shirakura.
この監獄にいるものです。アンチがあります。ついてきてください。
There's an a safe zone. Follow me. Oh, a place where the cursed puppets don't reach, I guess? Interesting. We just hang out there the entire time. I would never leave. I don't think bro's checking attendance at the beginning of every, you know, at the start of every hunt game. And if he is, I'm in the safe zone, bro. You can't find me. You got to come in the safe zone to do something about it. Nope. Do you think that, like, because Nanami is in the situation where he was literally given an 8-hour time frame from 10 to 6, and then if for some reason the whole day of the game goes by, at the very end of it, if Nanami is still ending up fighting this guy, he gets like his overtime buff even without the listen, did I just predict the end of this chapter? Let's I don't want to call it too early. The gaggle of prisoners running away. That, again, somehow we're crazy enough to be in block 4, but the cursed corpses are faster than them, while Nanami and this guy are just fucking dusting them. Yeah, listen, you say that, Nanami, with like, this should be an official part of the sorcery world. Have you seen the higher-ups and what they're up to? This doesn't surprise me in the least bit, to be honest. True, we don't know what this guy was imprisoned for. He may seem cool, but like in all actuality, he's like a serial killer that was put away in this prison for like hitting 50 bodies. Cursed cloth manipulation. Listen, you can do a lot of shit with that. Oh yeah, he doesn't even have a collar. I just noticed that. I peeped it. This guy's been around long enough to at least somehow get his off. This good-natured soul. Hey, what up, Coconut? The higher-ups are shady motherfuckers who've been dealing with Kenjaku. Exactly. I don't trust anybody. Oh. They brought their homies. Shirakura? Dude, these fucking footsteps sound like gunshots every single time I hear it. Oh, the cutscene. Let's see it. Cursed weave manipulation. Oh, he just made like a wall, basically. Damn. Did that like fuck up with their senses or something? Like, did it cut like the cursed energy sense and they're like, oh, there's nothing behind here. Like, I'm just off to do my other clanker business. Not the cursed weave. I just realized that. So yeah, it was like a wall of cloth that he made.
では定義が曖昧か。対象は布、繊維。そういったものを任意のものに擬態させる術式。
This could be an OP technique.
除外くらいなら騙せるんです。囚人服だと持続時間はいまいちでしたが。
Like how Nobara is able to like use anything for straws or use anything to like funnel her cursed energy through for straw doll or voodoo, like he can kind of do the same thing, but we don't know what else he's capable of. Right now he's just shown defense. He could be OP support, but he could also be a super strong attacker at the same time. Nanami does seem like a guy you can trust with your business portfolio. I would say I would immediately be like, yeah, you know what, Nanami's this. What I see is what I get, you know. Nah, you seem like too good of a guy. Those straightforward eyes, I don't sense any lie in his words. Nah. He's got the tinted shades. You can't see through those. You can't see through those eyes. Crime, serial killer. I'm telling you. This guy's an op. How did you get to this prison, sir? This is a prison for curse users. And if you weren't taken prisoner as like a mistake in this scheme that's going on here, that means you were doing something. And again, block 4, right? We're one tier above like the lowest maximum imprisonment you can get. So let's not count this guy out of the game yet, Nanami. He hasn't impressed me just yet. And we know I'm the greatest judge of character. Oh, Megami and Yuki are actually about to fucking do something? Probably not, judging by the the file size, but a man can dream. These guys are so slow, dude. Are they really? They're just here now investigating? This is the best you got, dude. So much has happened already. They are so far behind. B team for real. Do you think everyone's there? What would make you think that? People in Jujutsu Society got way too much faith in the higher-ups, I'm telling you. The higher-ups are just leaving this be. And also, you literally just saw Yaga go, nah, we're gonna cancel this investigation now. Everything's terminated. Let's all move on like nothing ever happened. Who's Yuji? Who's Nanami? We're moving on. Huh? Fuck the rules. Yes. Hey, Megami said, you don't gotta come, bro. I can disobey orders on my own. And there's that Yuji influence on Kaito Yuki. Said, fuck it. If I gotta disobey rules, that's what we gotta do to save people. That's what a real Jujutsu sorcerer does. Oh, good. Thank God there's convenient boats lying around to take. Hello? Huh? What is huh? Well, we all meeting for an early fishing trip, and first of all, I wasn't invited? Okay, everyone was investigating. Together. More of our homies have gotten kidnapped, I'm assuming. Panda, Inumaki, Nobara. Did Maki get kidnapped? Bro, people are just dropping like flies. I like to think Yaga's just walking around. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of that person in my life. Yaga, we've got a picture of you at the local Jujutsu High bake sale with Maki and Rindo right here. He goes, that's Photoshop. It's AI. I'm gonna have to confiscate that phone. All right, time to get to the safe zone. We gotta throw
気づか
hands.
れなければこの場を離れる可能性もある。しばらく隠れて様子を伺いましょう。
Oh, never mind. This is a stealth mission.
白倉さんでしたか。あなたは
悪いことをした覚えはありませんよ。無理やり連れてこられたんです。
I don't believe that for a fact.
一人ということか。
He is not. No way.
呪詛師には見えませんけど。
You're supposed to be able to tell by their wrists, right?
私は自分の意思でここに来ました。誘拐された人
There's supposed to be a mark on them.
そのために私はあえて誘拐されてきました。
驚いたな。
That's a setup for sure.
それが嘘じゃないことは分かる。
Because Yuji knows about
あ
that.
なたなら
But I don't think Nanami does. Yuji might rat this motherfucker out when he sees him. He goes, hey, he's
このま
not.
までは挟まれる。
He wasn't taken by force.
では押し通りましょう。このまま安全地帯まで。
この数ですよ。
行くしかないでしょう。武器でもあればもう少し楽なのですがね。
武器。
Make me a weapon, bro.
七海さん、僕はこの監獄で信じられる人はもう誰もいないと思っていました。ですが、あなたなら信じられます。共に戦います。
Hey, listen. All
行
right.
きましょう。
We're homies for now. But I'm still side-eyeing you, all right?
硬いな。やはり素手で重力も制限されていては決定打にかける。
Getting a newfound appreciation for Itadori. Imagine throwing your fucking fist at that cursed corpse. That probably hurts like hell. You fucking hit it, it's like just pure metal. Ow. Threw him a rod weapon. Oh, yep.
だがかなりの高度。
But it's incredibly hard. Nanami, stop. Don't let him do it to you.
布に何らかの影響を与えるものか。これなら
Yep. Confirmed. Shirakura can indeed make weapons. So this is just the beginning of what this guy can
封
do.
印された状態でここまで。
助かりました。素手よりはずっといい。棒が布に戻った。使用制限がある。
Oh, okay.
だがそれでも道は開かれた。駆け抜けます。
はい。
It only has like a certain durability. It can't just last forever, which is good to know.
あそこです。あの扉が。
安全地帯。
Imagine they just run into the room and it's not a safe zone. He just led this man right into a fucking trap or some shit. He's like, haha. We knew you were plotting against us, but don't worry. Now we've got you. Yeah, Nanami reaches the safe zone only to find a grim scene waiting for him. I knew it. Can't fucking trust nobody in this fucking bitch, dude. It's prison. You should have known, Nanami. You should have known better.
ここは
この殺人ゲームにおけるアンチです。除外も入ってこれませんし、わずかですが応急処置の用具もあります。
The
囚
ante.
人が大勢罠にかかって怪我をした者も。
Damn.
まるで野戦病院ですね。
They're just scrounging by.
いくつか存在するんです。でも安全地帯の多くは呪詛師によって占拠されていて、
Most of them are occupied by curse users. Damn. So there's like a hierarchy.
なるほど。道理で呪詛師
I mean, that makes sense. They probably find a safe zone and they're like, "Hey, you don't come in here. I'm gonna knock your ass out."
しかしわかりませんね。なぜ殺人ゲームに安全地帯などというものが。
Shirakura is definitely the curse user that just owns this like storage room.
やつは楽しみ
It's probably a part of a binding vow in some way, shape, or form, right?
罠で弱らせて苦しめて、それでも生き延びるために必死な人間を殺す。そのことにやつは喜びを感じているんです。
This prison for a prison is just very sadistic and bloodthirsty. There's no food or anything here.
飢え死にしてしまう。生きるためには
You have to go to the... Wow, there's like a rally. It's literally like a fucking MMO game. A battle royale.
西条は待っているんです。手ぐすね引いてね
Literally just the Hunger
ヘド
Game.
の話だ。
えねえ本当に僕がここに来た時同じように誘拐されてきた人たちがいました。彼らからいろいろなことを教えてもらった。
Cap.
なのにみんな殺されてしまった。ナナミさん、一緒に西条を倒しませんか？あなたとなら。
Damn, they're gonna try and fight
あなた
Saijo?
は呪術師なのですか？
呪術師というのは呪詛師じゃない術師みたいなことですよね。
術式を知っているのに呪術師を知らない。
監獄内で知識は仕入れたのですが、何せ伝聞なので。僕が術式を使えるようになったのは
Only recently been able to use a technique at all? Before that, he was just a regular What? That's weird as hell.
道理で術式を使っているのに顔も名前も知らないわけだ。
That doesn't make... I don't buy that for a minute.
それに危険な戦いに巻き込むのは本意ではない。か。
He said, oh yeah, I just awakened to my curse technique. I was a random person, and then this just traumatic situation brought me to like, you know, an awakening. Even more cap.
ナナミさん、よろしくお願いします。じゃあ
And that
僕の
weird
術式について説明しておきます。
expression that we just shared was also super weird. Removes one of the friendship bracelets wrapped around his arm.
平たく言えば触れた繊維の性質を変化させるというものです。普段はこんな風にして持ち歩いてます。
Disclosing the
繊
technique.
維が対象になるので、実質的には布を変化させる能力と言えます。
An ability to change cloth. Activates the technique, the bracelet unravels into fibers, changes color, and then transforms.
防御に使ったり、棒状に硬質化させて武器にしたり。
It's actually pretty well-rounded and versatile ability, honestly, especially if you keep enough cloth on you.
それなりに応用の効く能力だと思っています。
Yeah, fairly versatile is an
な
understatement.
いと使えないので、呪力を込める手間が必要かつ、呪力消費が激しいのと、強度や質量は元となった繊維に依存するので、そもそも布がないと何もできないことは欠点と言えるでしょうか。
Not a bad technique.
呪符双術。この名前はここで出会った術師がつけてくれました。
Someone else gave it the name.
亡くなってしまいましたが。
白倉さん。
No longer with us in the sense of, did he die? Did he go to a different block? Did you make it up?
あなたの術式のように種がバレては困るものはなおさらです。
仲間にでもですか？知っておいてもらった方が、ナナミさんも戦略に組み込みやすいかと思ったんですが。
純粋。よくここまで生きてこられたものだ。いや、だからこそ皆が。
Nanami thinks he's pure. Hard to believe he survived this long.
いかないな。
Nanami, I can't tell.
なんだこの音は。
Dinner bell again? Dude, you know what? Maybe he's completely, maybe he's completely trustworthy, and I'm just being, a skeptic for no reason. Maybe he's a good guy, right? Maybe he's a completely good guy. Maybe we'll give him a chance. I'm coming around. I'm coming around. We'll see what my man has to say for himself.
休憩時間の合図です。この音が鳴ってから一定時間は極卒除外の行動が停止します。
Oh, we're on break.
今がチャンスです。でも休憩時間がどれくらい続くのかは最初の気持ち。
Wow, the break. You never know how long the break is.
不意に休憩時間が終わって殺されることも。
実に悪趣味ですね。
Yeah, tasteless is the right word indeed.
少し休みます。何かあれば起こしてください。
こんなところで眠っても疲れは取れないでしょうに。
Sleeping in a place like this won't ease your fatigue. I guess that's true. Looking around, Nanami saw prisoners collapse in exhaustion everywhere.
白倉君
Hey, I
疲れ
mean,
ていたようですね。
listen,
無理もないわな
you're in the safe zone, right? No matter what time it is.
彼の
I would just stay in here
休憩
forever.
時間の今が食料を取りに行く好機。なのに誰も動こうとし
Because
ない。
it's a trap, bro. It's
ど
a
ういうこ
trick.
とです？
It's nonsense. It's fugazi.
体力も気力もねえのさ
And that. They're probably weak as hell. They've probably been without food
食
forever.
料をみんなのために取りに行く
Wait for a new arrival with guts and stamina to get food. Oh, okay, brother, dude. Wow.
かわしい。
How fucking convenient that you've got me right here.
取ってきてくれるからみんな命を
Mr. fucking tavern merchant giving me a side quest.
どうなるか
安全地帯といえば聞こえはいいが、結局誰かの犠牲の上で成り立っている。ここにいては自利品だ。
Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna starve and dehydrate, it doesn't really pay to stay in here, but at the same time, this sucks, man. Not knowing how long the break is definitely a mind game. You could get cooked, or you could, like, get really, really lucky and get, like, a long break. But, like, what goes on after 6 o'clock, right? I thought there was clearly, like, there was, like, it's 10 to 6, right? What happens after 6 p.m.? Is it still just random free-for-all, or do we have to get locked in our rooms afterwards? All right, so it's nothing but fights from here on out. Nothing but fights from here on out. So, clearly, shit's getting crazy. Frozen, just not moving. That's terrifying. If this guy's just watching on the cameras or something and seeing when the best time and most opportune time for him to end the break. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. They have to alleviate some kind of, you know, break. I clocked that as a binding vow immediately, Nanami. We're on that simultaneous level. Parts of human bodies lie scattered about. Whew. Just fucking a brutal scene in this cursed prison, dude. This is the JJK filler arc we needed, dude. This is dark. Yeah, just because they're criminal curse users doesn't make it any less sickening.
はいもちろん殺人ゲームは安定して死者を生み出しています
The death game. Yeah, calling game was sadly taken. Lord Tokitsuka. Kaname Tokitsuka. Damn, can't trust anybody with the name Kaname, I guess, in any fucking... in any series. Oh, it's this guy. Wow.
要望通り強力な術師たちが集まっているかと。
ほう、名のある者もいるな。
What is this guy planning?
しかし、これだけ派手に動けば嫌でも目立ちますが。
構わない。一度走り切れば私たちの勝ちだ。そうすればもう止められない。
That's the one guy's Yaga's brother? True. Damn, not even Gojo can stop them. Sorry, had to glaze Gojo real quick. Where were we in this conversation?
どう見ても呪詛師に見えない。それどころか術師ですらなさそうな奴らも来ています。これはどういうことですか?
The head prisoner is starting to ask questions.
仮にも監獄の長が言うセリフとは思えませんね。
Hard to believe that's coming from the head of a prison. Ha.
それにお待 が増えるのは君も歓迎だろう
Wow, this guy's just sadistic enough to not ask more questions than he needs to. Oh. Nanami breaking in? He said, time to fucking throw hands, bitch. Ooh. Prison Nanami is in the building. No one could help my man take the collar off, by the way. Oh shit, the main controller of the cursed corpses, I guess. So Saijo is not stronger than Nanami. Oh shit, even Saijo didn't call off the break. It is the main controller. Damn, no fair. Oh shit, did this guy just cook Saijo? Yeah, he said, screw this. I'm controlling the cursed corpses. I wonder if that like debuffs Saijo in some way, shape, or form. Because he's no longer following the rules of his binding vow. Or maybe like they give him a... The gods of Jujutsu give him a freebie. Because he's not the one that broke it, right? Like, hey, look, it wasn't you, so... We understand. We'll cut you some slack on this one. Don't do it again, though. We got that fucking fire soundtrack again. And you guys saw we got nothing but fights coming up too, so things do get real. Damn, we couldn't even break this guy in one turn. The enemies are indeed getting stronger. I don't know if we'll ever actually run into a challenge. Maybe towards the end of the story we might. Yeah, box him is right. I mean, in canon, that's what Nanami is doing. Realistically, if we really think about it, Nanami is literally bare knuckle boxing these motherfuckers. Yeah, come on, Saijo, help me out here, bro. This is clearly wrong. Oh, they're stronger than usual. Know him by name. Valuable cursed energy source. This guy is putting together a bunch of strong sorcerers in Cursed Prison Island, but for what? What's the play here? Nanami actually listened. He said, all right, I'm out. No worries. I don't want no more smoke. I do respect that Nanami said, all right, break time. Let's fuck you up, Saijo. The big Getty Star coconut. Damn, Cooler's about to show up. What's the plan, Nanami? What are we gonna do? Oh, so Nanami, that's crazy. You're gonna reveal your technique after you just told Shirakura that's not a good idea. Which is why he was able to do so well with the rod that Shirakura made for him earlier.
可能だと思います。ただ囚人服が素材では限界があると思います。僕の力不足かもしれませんが、重力を込めすぎると繊維自体が崩壊してしまうんです。例えばもっと
You can't overcharge it.
馴染むような何かがあれば。
Something that harmonizes better with cursed energy.
では素材から考えなければ。
でも、ナナミさん。
Would they be able to use like an arm of the cursed puppet? Like if they ripped it off, one that they broke off? Aw, besides, you're an ally, aren't you? Aw, the character development. I hope to God this guy doesn't turn out to be a crazy serial killer like we first said. I like him, he's cool. And also, he's got the drip. He's got a good fashion sense. Real recognizes real. What can I say? You know, I don't know. I don't know. A few days after Nanami's incarceration. So Yuji's probably already in the mix, right? At a certain point. This is probably almost exactly where we left off with in the timeline, where Shirakura and Nanami are basically a team now, doing the best they can to survive the death game. I understand. Well, I guess that's the mission, right? To save as many people as possible. It is a big detriment to try and save people in this fucking game. That is the worst part of it. Oh shit. He's getting stronger. I mean, if you think about it, he basically has Nanami as a mentor now. If he truly is a new sorcerer, it makes sense he would be evolving and developing. Yeah, Nanami's helping him. Let's go. They were training over the course of those couple days. They're not wasting time. Give me my Shirakura unit. Where is it? Why don't I have it already? And that's why you put green Maki in front. That's why you always put green Maki in front. Oh no. Never mind. She's not infallible. I love Nanami, Green Nanami's ratio technique when he's beating the motherfucker's ass. Just... Alright, Maki, let's go. Oh, okay, you didn't kill everyone. Wow. Must be some pretty strong fucking cursed puppets. There's that black flash. God, when Nanami hits a black flash, every hit there, mwah, beautiful. The heroes of the safe zone. This is like their own it's like their own little life simulator. This is like Cult of the Lamb, going out, fighting, they're getting new people to bring back to their camp. This really is the prison death game. You can make a whole little mobile game out of this. Yeah, what is the point of imprisoning so many non-sorcerers? Are they trying to awaken? Like, is Shirakura exactly what they're trying to do? Oh, they used a bunch of everyone's prison uniforms together. That makes so much sense after getting all the people together. Like they saved people, but also at the same time, they were looking out to do this.
やっぱり素材がこれじゃもっと術式に適した布じゃないと。
白倉君、まだ時間はあります。じっくり行きましょう。
How long are we planning to make this operation, Nanami? You know, we gotta get this done by, say, Halloween. Just call me prophetic. Oh no, did he find the safe zone? Oh no, restructuring. If you don't want to be crushed, you must leave the safe zones. Damn, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. You knew this was gonna happen? And you said nothing? Why would you not say anything about this? Why is this the first we're hearing about it? What a mess is right. Given the number of people, yeah, why would we... What the fuck? Yeah, this was... Shirakura, this was information we should have had planned. We should have had a plan. And that's supposed to happen again for at least a month. You still should have given us a heads up that this happens. Fumble. L. I hate you now. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you now. We aren't friends anymore, Shirakura. This is idiocracy. Look at that makeshift fucking club Nanami's got. Oh, they're entering the safe zone. It's over. We're cooked. I feel like we should just make a wall and keep running, no? Yeah, seems a little unlikely, in my honest opinion. Seems very unlikely. All right, things are not going well. And I now understand why it is nothing but fucking hands for the next 3 chapters. Give me a minute, guys. I've got to go to the bathroom, and I think Sadie's a little anxious, so I'm going to open the door for her so she can wander about. I'll be right back. These first couple of episodes usually are the longest chapters. Like, this is almost an hour and a half or so, and the last one was also almost an hour and a half, so... Lots of story beats they're packing in here. I wonder if they're all going to be this long. Ah, so Saijo didn't call it. Tokitsuka did. He has to accelerate the plan, probably because Itadori Yuji got involved. Why not have another block handle it? Block 4 is the only one that can kill in such numbers, which is weird because you would think non-sorcerers leak cursed energy at the moment of death. What about block 5? Why can't they do it in block 5? Isn't that supposed to be even worse? I guess block 4 is the only one that maybe has like a death game that they can get away with killing in. Yeah, yet there are still this many. Where are they all coming from? It is interesting. I really do wonder if this is like, I know he said it's Principal Yaga's brother or whatever, but like, it has to be a similar technique, I imagine, to make this many. And there's no more safe zones. They basically just fucked this whole fucking game up. They said, all right, you guys can't play around anymore. Again, I still ask, don't we have sleeping hours from like 6 p.m. to 10 a.m.? What happens in between that time period? Can we not get food during that time? I'm so curious. I'm so confused. That's the only thing that confuses me. Damn. He took the hit. Got hit in the leg.
白倉さん俺をかばって
Shirakura is a good guy, I guess.
僕は七海さんみたいには戦えないだからといって
I definitely think there's more to the story of him just being there by force and awakening as a sorcerer.
安全地帯があるかもしれない
But I do also think it's interesting that this might be exactly what Tokitsuka is trying to do. Is he trying to awaken sorcerers? I mean, they are clearly trying to like pool up a bunch of cursed energy all together by bringing powerful sorcerers that have a large amount of cursed energy, as well as non-sorcerers that when they die, they release cursed energy regardless. To what end they're trying to, do this and accomplish this for, I really don't know. But
油断するな
I think Shirakura is definitely a much more interesting character who has a much more mysterious role to play than someone like Arushi, who's clearly much more straightforward in just being like your average, your basic head prisoner that will help with Yuji and work with Yuji. This guy seems to have a little bit more going for him. I'm much more interested in his character.
行き止まり安全
Still no safe zone. It makes sense they would restructure with no safe zone at all.
今から戻る
Especially if they're not going with Saijo's binding vow now.
白倉さん
アナウンスは聞こえてる
What's this guy got to say?
けど今回の組み替えで安全地帯は
We kind of figured that out, buddy.
なんだと
もっと楽しみたかったけどゲームの時間は終わりだ名残惜しいけど
Damn, everyone's dying right here and now, today. That's kind of insane. Basically, the game is over. There's no more binding vow.
僕の手で殺してあげる
Consider it my mercy. I'll at least end you with my hands.
遺言でも考えておくといい
Huh.
それじゃあ
ふざけるな人の命をなんだと思ってる
Yeah, just killing everyone on Block 4 is kind of wild.
もう終わりだ
Talk about escalating the plan. That's more than just an escalation.
無茶だその傷じゃ僕が抑えるしかない
Said, all right, you know what? If people are gonna get out, then everyone needs to die. No one gets out of my prison, god damn it. It is really weird not having the units for these characters and not even being able to play them in this moment that supposedly is their moment. I really wonder why. I know you said like, oh, the gacha greed. That makes that, if anything, that makes me think they would have added these characters even more. Or they're just maybe they just don't want to take the time, I don't know.
よし次行こうぜ
かかってこいよ
We had all these theories of the cursed cloth guy being the guy that makes the armbands and he's the big villain, and here we are. He's actually the homie.
行くか
I will say this story is shaping out in a way I definitely didn't expect it to. And
挨拶回り
I'm always for it. Phantom Parade, first season with Fukuoka branch, surprised me with how good the story is. I feel like this has pretty good potential to be just as good.
やる
I
か
was a little worried the follow-up may be a little lacking, but especially with how many new characters are involved, right? They really could have fucked this. But so far, I'm engaged. This is a fun arc.
意外とあっけなかったな
Arushi was whatever, but this new character, he's cool. Cooler than Rindo and Yuki. I'll say it right here, right now. He's the coolest one so far. And if he develops, he could be OP. Nah, Shirakura, you're about to Zenkai boost, bro. I believe in you. You're about to level up right here, right now. This is your moment. I don't doubt it for a second.
もう終わってしまいそう。なんだか名残惜しいな。長く楽しませてくれたお礼だ。せめて最後は僕の手で。
Am I just to assume all the other quote-unquote curse users are dead? The hostile people in the other safe zones, did they all die? Yeah, why would he reveal himself? That was really dumb. Nanami. No more armband. Looks like you're part of the death game with all of us, buddy. Yeah, why did he be like, I'm gonna come out and take care of you guys myself? That was the dumbest move Sideshow ever did. Bro literally cooked himself. I said embarrassing before. This was embarrassing.
本気で言ってるんですか？これだけの囚人たちを連れて逃げながら新しい安全地帯を探さないといけない。この状況下で奇襲を仕掛ける。ありえない。大体
Impossible? Welcome to being a sorcerer, bro.
だから大博打なんです。
どういう？
見つからない安全地帯。今までの日じゃない樹海の襲撃。おそらく奴は
Nanami saw the writing on the wall. He said, nah, this is the end of the game. There's no way. Nanami played this man like a fucking fiddle. Well, I mean, that's the comeuppance for being a fucking sadistic bastard, I guess. It's a big amount of trust you put on the new sorcerer, supposedly. I guess Nanami's got the ratio technique. He's the only one that can really amplify. Ha ha! He said you can't control your own desires, so you're easy to read. Damn, imagine you got fucking killed by your own cursed corpses. That poetic justice. Yeah, only the closest ones to him hold up. All right, let's get out of this situation now, please. Everyone in a single file line around the cursed corpses before they come back to life, please. Because we know Tokimitsu can still control them as well. I mean, you can't be that strong, bro. Nanami was like, without the cursed corpses, I'd fuck you up. So, listen. Not even grade 1. And bro found himself as the head prisoner. Crazy to me. Alright, final battle, baby. Required CP 78,000. Almost about half. Almost about half. Let's go. Gonna get a cutscene with this one, it looks like. Getting beat the fuck up. We didn't even get a fight for this guy.
見たところ
Grade 2Saijo.
あなたは弱い者いじめばかりしてきたのでしょう。あなたと
You've
私
only
は
ever bullied the
踏んで
weak.
きた場数が違います。
We have different levels of experience. Dude,
さて、
Nanami has so
観念
much
してもらいましょう
fucking charisma.
まずはこの4番塔から出る方法を。
そこまでだ。
Yep, Tokimitsu is interfering. I knew it.
やれやれ。何を手間取っているかと。
Yeah, Saijo isn't the main threat here.
この声は
Very clearly.
君には失望したぞ。首輪をつけている相手に負けると。
I mean, this guy wasn't even cool enough to get his own technique, apparently.
申し訳ありません。
I guess they just made him head warden because he was just sadistic enough for the killing process.
殺すシステムを維持し続けてもらわねばならん。反乱分子はすべて殺してリセットをかけるとしよう。
And the block will be reset. Are they gonna bring more and more people in?
時塚様が操る呪骸は僕が操作するよりかっこ
Please tell me the main villain takes this guy out alongside him. I mean, at this point, Saijo is effectively pointless. Jesus. There's so many of them.
しかもこの数君たちに勝ち目なんか最初からなかったんだ
Kill this man.
そう来るだろうと思ってましたよ。
Oh, we saw this coming. Shirakura, let's go. The tag team, prison buddies.
ありがとうございます。
なんだ腕章を渡したりして
ずっと探していたんですよ。
Oh shit.
この塔で最も彼の術式に適した布を。
The piece of, oh no, the armband is the most compatible piece of cloth.
主婦操術。
Hey, let's go. Nanami's new weapon. Finally durable enough to make a dent.
あとはお願いします。
Time to hit some goddamn black flashes, Nanami. Shirakura, you did the best you
無駄に
could.
はしませんよ。
Hell yeah.
ぶっ殺してやる
Nanami's got too much aura. Beating your ass with a sword made of cloth. That's how bitch made you are.
時間が惜しい。
Oh, I gotta beat the waves to get to your ass. No worries. No worries. We'll get there. I'll see you in a minute. Oh yeah, let's see it.
よし。
We about the hollow purple Saijo? That'd be crazy.
そこ。
Look at that stance.
かかってこいよ。
手加減はしてあげるよ。
Oh yeah.
片付けます。
This is the end for you, my master.
か。その程度。
7対3。
消えな。
Damn, the Gojo Nanami combo is gonna be gnarly. Oh, and he's broken.
今ならいけんぞ。
それじゃおしまいにしようか。
さて、行きます。
Let's see it. Let's see it.
いける。
This guy's gonna get hollow purpled as long as Maki doesn't kill him. Damn, Maki spared his fate. This guy was gonna get yeeted off of the face of the earth. And Maki said, nah, it's not worth it, Gojo.
骨が
My bones. No way. Nanami is breaking. He's crippling my homie. He's still going. He said my bones.
操作の呪骸ではこれが限界か。
The limit of remotely controlling corpses. Mmm.
そんな
あとはあなただけのようですね。
No robots to protect him.
申し訳ありませんでした
Please spare my life. Did you spare anybody's life who begged in the same way or fashion?
目的ではない。
He said, "You're lucky. Killing you isn't a part of my goal."
そうですよね
I'm gonna spank those cheeks
彼に
though.
とってそれが同じかどうかは。
Oh, he said where they feel the same. Hey. I thought he was just gonna beat his ass, but you know what? The prisoners are probably just gonna do that for him. Damn, honestly, dying by mob law is even worse, dude. They're gonna rip him apart. They're gonna literally tear him into pieces. Yeah. The punch sound effects, unrealistic. I would hear ripping and tearing. They'd rip this man from limb to limb for what they did to him. For what he did to them, I'm sorry. You know what, Shirakura? I was skeptical of him this whole entire chapter, and I was wrong. He was indeed everything he said he was. You know what? I need to be more trustworthy of people. This was the right thing, right, Toki? What? Is he secretly an op? Hold on. I may have spoken way too fucking soon, dude. Is he in on the secret plan? What is the secret plan, though? What is going on this prison island? I'm so mad I have to wait for the next couple of chapters to find out.
Nanami-san. Nanami-san,
I'm now right back to not trusting your ass, Shirakura. Fuck. Uh-oh. Are we still getting restructured? At this point, I can't interfere anymore. Tokitsuka. Voice of him comes from a broken cursed corpse. It's starting. The unlocking ritual of Block 4. You brought this on yourselves. Struggle all you like. The unlocking ritual? So they would have to do this. But yeah, why is it starting so randomly? Was he like feeding sacrifices to it? To something? Mekamaru. That's Mekamaru, bro. He helped Yuji before, so we know Mekamaru's up to something in this fucking art. That's all we get? That's it? He's in the cursed corpse fucking garb and everything? What is he on? What is it, triple agent? What? Oh my goodness gracious, dog. And that's it. That's all we get from this chapter, man. Yeah, please wait for an update of the main story quest, my ass. Wow. That was a good chapter. That was a really, really good chapter, to be completely honest with you. Like, the first one was a really quick introduction. They really kind of brought you right into the action with Yuji just kind of going right to the prison island from the beginning, and like the whole forced labor and like conflict with Arushi was an interesting start. But like this section with Nanami, and also my new, well, I can't even say my new boy because he might still be an op. Shirakura is still a cool character, and I'm excited to see where the rest of this story goes. I'm fully locked in. We're probably gonna have to wait another month or so for chapter 3. And again, Japan hasn't even gotten chapter 4 yet. I don't know how many chapters are intended to be in the story. Last season had about 10 chapters, I believe. So if we're gonna get 10 chapters, that would be awesome. I think the first 5 chapters are most likely going to be the different blocks. There's 5 blocks right now, and we know Miwa and Maki, I think, were in the promo for chapter 3 from what I saw in chapter 3. So maybe they're in like the women's block. There might be on like block 3, block 2, and then there's block, the other blocks. There's also block 5, which we don't know anything about yet. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe, hype. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button, send all the love you can. And yeah, we will get back into Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade when the next part of the story drops. But until then, guys, I appreciate you if you're going on this journey with me, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.